My name's George Burgess, and I'm the great-grandson of Uriah and Alice Gregory, and they were the founders of McKinley Boys Home. The early days of McKinley and the people that contributed is well documented in newsletters, and there was a book published in 1921 called The Story of McKinley Home for Boys. But I do have a story that hasn't been published, so I thought I would contribute it. Uriah Gregory came home after a visit with a judge friend. He told Alice about the judge's concern with homeless young boys that came before him for crimes like stealing food. The judge's only option was to send them to Fred C. Nellis Youth Correction Facility in Whittier. Nellis was the oldest school for juvenile offenders in California until its closure in 2004. Nellis had girls and boys until 1916. After that, only boys. Many of these inmates were convicted of serious crimes and were a bad influence on a good homeless youth. The judge wished he had another option than prison to send these boys. Alice suggested, after hearing the story from Uriah, that to talk with his friends and consider providing an institution for training and upbuilding boys who were without parents or means. One story that means a lot to me was when I was on the board of directors, we had luncheons at McKinley Home and were served by the McKinley boys. They were neat, polite, respectful, and it was hard to imagine that these were the same boys that were described in their admittance reports, which we had access to. Those reports described mental and physical abuse, and it was really touching to read these reports. This interaction with the boys convinced me that McKinley had a very positive influence on their lives. Anyone would be proud to have ancestors like Uriah and Alice Gregory. Their lifelong service to others sets an example for everyone. In my life, people have invested in me, and it contributed to my success in life. And I've carried it on, investing in people, the community, and our country as far as that goes. And so I certainly believe that you can pass on what's been passed to you. The original mission provided shelter, clothing, food, schooling, and religion, and the boys developed skills to provide for themselves and their future families. The world has changed so much in the last 125 years. When McKinley was founded, the Industrial Revolution was just beginning. Automobile, airplanes, and motorized ships were just appearing. Preparing a boy to excel in today's world is much more complicated. Education is more important. McKinley has made adjustments to their program to meet the demands of our changing society. And McKinley's excellence over the years makes them worthy of continued investment. McKinley was obviously one of the very first to tackle the problem of troubled youth. And they've done a good job, and they've made adjustments through the years to meet the needs of these kids. And when I was on the board of directors, which wasn't that long ago, they were meeting the needs of kids, and you could really see their impact